Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Akila binti Mazlan. So today I will present the introduction. A project is defined as a series of tasks that must be completed in order to achieve a specific outcome. It can be managed by a single person or hundreds depending on its complexity. So in this report, it will discuss on a conflict between a resident electrical engineer staff and electrical contractor staff. In every development of a project, there is rarely a conflict between the resident electrical engineers and electrical contractor staff. If there is a conflict during construction, it stems from the different objective from these two parties. The role of the engineer is to carry out close supervision to ensure such work constructed in accordance with as agreed in the contract. Meanwhile, the purpose of the contractor is to maximize profits using existing resources. The process of the project will be hindered if bad relations between these two parties occur. There are three areas of conflict in this study, which are the first one, progress of work, second, temporary work and construction methods, and lastly, behavioral problems. In order to achieve a good relationship, each member of both parties must be open-minded, cooperative, responsible, and capable carry out his duties. A good relationship between the two parties will provide benefits in the project. Among the ways to achieve a good relationship is the planning and design stage, tender stage, and lastly construction stage. That's all. So in this study, we got two objectives, which is the first one is to analyze the area of conflict between the resident electrical engineers staff and electrical contractor staff. Secondly, to study the ways to achieve a good relationship between two parties.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. My name is Hanis Amani binti Muhammad Yusof, membership number 181091223. So today I want to present regarding to the discussion in this report. So the first area of disagreement between resident engineer staff and contractor staff is in area of work process. For example, both parties have different interpretation of workmanship and material quality. To achieve a good relationship, the engineer who are registered under section 10 bracket 1 of the Registration of Engineer Act 1967 revised 2015 should apply a code of ethics in engineering. So to the resident engineer, they have to clearly identify the issues that may cause the disagreement and provide a prompt instruction where they are required to resolve the problem and to avoid the argument. So that's all for me. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afika Mita Ashir. Our matrix 181092729. So I will discuss about area of disagreement. Conflict will arise if there were disagreement about the sufficiency of construction method and temporary works. For an example, the electrical contractor staff is fully responsible for all safety construction site and temporary works, while the resident electrical engineer staff demand a reliable plan to accomplish their professional responsibilities to their client. However, some contractor staff will use the cheapest and simplest construction material without even considering the safety at construction site in order to maximize the profit. To achieve a good relationship, tender stage must be included. The client should consider the importance of choosing contractor, although his tender might be pricey. This will reduce the risk that contractor will attempt to compensate for the extra profit. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Intan Shafinas binti Osman. My membership number is 181091229. So now, I'm going to continue the presentation with another area of disagreement between electrical engineer staff and electrical contractor staff, which is behavioral problem. Behavioral problem is a rough manner that might happen to engineer or the contractor. The person with a rough manner will unable to work well in the team or with other person. To overcome this problem, the engineer or the contractor must have a good personal management, or else management of the project can choose the right person to work together in a team. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shalana binti Sahidan, and I will continue with conclusion. As a conclusion from the case that we have studied, the engineer and the contractor staff should always working in a positive relationship, so it will reduce or avoid any disagreements. So when the disagreements occur, they should always come out with a solution to solve the problems. And then as we have studied the case, we as a team are hoping that the conflicts at the workplace between any parties should always be avoided. That's all from me. Thank you.